Hi guys, I'm Nick. This is my first video, so bear with me. I'm from Tassie and basically I'm into drifting. So recently we went to Ebisu circuit for a 10-day holiday to do the November Matsuri. This is the first time I've been back in 3 years. I can't say the car was in the greatest condition, but Power Vehicles looked after me and got a bunch of things sorted before we arrived. And we basically did some basic service things, put some new harnesses in it, and I did a bit of a once-over before getting back out on track. I've done a bunch of voiceovers on different tracks and things like that, so everyone can sort of experience how I felt about it, how you tackle it, things to look out for, and just generally how it all went. Obviously there's always room for improvement, and it's been a long time since I've been here, so I just tried to make the most of it. I hope you enjoy all the little clips. I didn't really film much sort of talking and things like that while we're over there. You sort of get caught up in the holiday and how many different people are there, and just generally having a good time. So I'll make the most of the clips that I have. Any advice or criticism or anything like that, feel free to drop a comment or let me know what you reckon. If you like this sort of thing, then maybe keep following in the future and we can keep going with this sort of stuff. But yeah, I'll throw together some clips. Let me know how we go. Cheers. So we'll do a bit of a basic rundown on the car. The car is a S14 Silvia. It's actually been at Ebisu for about 10 years, so it's honestly had that much driving. It's probably one of the last living original cars that there was from that place. Like, every car gets eventually ruined, which is quite unfortunate, but when you're driving them so hard, it's pretty realistic that something's going to happen eventually. The car makes probably about 320 horsepower. It's still SR20. It has a twin plate clutch, an aftermarket ECU, injectors, and a turbo. It used to have an aftermarket manifold, but the weather over here is honestly that harsh that after a while, little things like stainless manifolds and whatnot just become, they just crack, they fall apart. Any little consumable item like that is something that's only temporary. So I've gone back to a cast manifold, just for reliability and things like that. The car also has a roll cage, coilovers, adjustable arms, and honestly, the power it makes, it's more than capable on any track. And basically keeping it under that 400 horsepower level when it comes to general SR stuff, keeps the reliability there. The car is simple, it works. And I've had probably some of the best days driving that I've ever had out of any of the cars that I own. And yeah, it's just, I can't fault it, honestly. Like, we had a turbo blow on the last day of Matsuri, which was really unfortunate. But honestly, after 8 days driving, I really cannot complain with how, how it reacts and it deals with everything that you throw at it. So yeah, you don't need anything crazy here. You can spend money, you can do whatever you like, but if you just want to enjoy your trip and be able to experience it and drive with your friends, family, whoever you want to go with, something simple like this car is just absolutely brilliant. All right, so we'll do a lap of Toge and we'll just jump straight into it. So initiate straight into the hairpin. heading straight into a decent incline. So we're going to feather the throttle, keep your angle super wide to try and wash a little bit of the speed off. Full blind over the top of the crest. Oh, made a little correction there. And then if you run the man line down this section here, you can double apex it into the hairpin. Just like that. And we're away. Another blind section up over the top of the crest and then into the tight part. Now there's no runoff here on either side, so it's sort of like all commitment on and off throttle. And then you basically set yourself up into this bottom hairpin. Then you're on your way, and that's lap completed on toe gate. So I'll leave this one raw and we'll just run through another lap. We got a bit close to Isel and he's just driven through a puddle and now it looks like this. Might give it its first wash in about 15 years. literally did 150 odd laps of Nishi on the same set of tyres. She's got a bit hanging out on the edge. Didn't rotate them. Mint wear, full tank of fuel. I don't know, how many hours of driving? 6 hours, I reckon. I'm actually sore. What a sick day. And only one crash, and we actually have a dirty dent in the side that we'll have to kick back out. So we've got some wide body. Full 180 with a different body. That's so cool. So we'll move on to a pretty cool part of the trip. Adam LZ let me do some tandem laps with him. We've both been driving North Course for a couple of hours on and off and decided to tee out doing some tandems. Now this wasn't some of the tidiest driving, but honestly just getting to drive and have fun was pretty sick, and getting to experience this with Adam was well worth it. So yeah, enjoy the clips. Most of the clips are chase runs, but I've thrown in a lead run just so you can see how the track actually works. It's super fast up the hill with a blind entry, and then straight down the straight into a big corner, and then after the big corner basically you end up in a tight section where you can get close to people and work on your timing and things like that. The track is super fun, and this is the track that you want to be driving at night time during Matsuri. Okay guys, well that wraps up my Japan footage. Unfortunately, we did lose a camera on a helmet a couple of days before the end of Matsuri. So we did lose a little bit of footage and stuff that I filmed, you know, towards the end. We will be back, hopefully spring, which is the beginning of May. The car's getting a few things sorted. Obviously the turbo was blown and, you know, basically a few things need a little bit of a tidy up before we go back over there. But yeah, hopefully we'll have plenty of Japan footage this year. Maybe a few videos on some car stuff of my own here at home. And I would actually like to venture over to the mainland from Tassie and, you know, do some of our more local events. If you did like this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. As I said, I'm new to this, so please don't hate me for the, you know, the editing and all that sort of stuff, because I've never done this before. And yeah, hopefully we can start a journey from here. Thanks for watching.
I'm just thinking, how the hell did he get it down here?
Since a youngin' I was dreaming of getting rich. Look at me, my nigga, fantasize about a white picket fence. It's the trees, my nigga, used to want a Pathfinder with some tents. That's all I need, my nigga, throw some 20s on that bitch and get it rinsed. But now I see, my nigga, that the world's a lot bigger ever since. Picked up the paper and they say my nigga Eddie caught a body, I'm convinced. Anybody is a killer, all you gotta do is push him to the limits. Fuck being timid in the civic, politicking with the pushers and the pimps. Time like a storm, can I get a chance? Bad train. That I was trapped in the city, then I asked, is that really such a bad thing? They robbing niggas on the daily, keep you blaming nigga that ain't never had things. Guess not. Last night, they put up on my nigga at the light like, nice watch, running. Hands in the air, now, hands in the air, running. Hands in the air, now, hands in the air, running. Hands in the air, now, hands in the air. Hands in the air, now, hands in the air. Small town nigga, Hollywood dreams. I know that everything that glitters ain't gold. I know this shit ain't always good as it seems. But tell me till you get it, how could you know? How could you know? How could you know? Listen up, I'm about to go and get rich. Fuck with me, my nigga, we gon' suck around the Ville and hit a lick. Concentrate, my nigga, and some powder, bag it up and make a flip. You gon' see, my nigga, one day we gon' graduate and cop a brick. And that's the key, my nigga, listen up, I'm about to go and get rich. Stand back and watch if you want to, nigga. Me, I want my pockets fatter, better, bitch. Tired of seeing niggas flaunt, I wanna flaunt too, nigga. Watch some rollers in the fucking Crown Vic. Tryin' like a nigga up, that's what they won't do, nigga. Wanna know a funny thing about this shit? Even if you let them kill your dream, and I haunt you, nigga, haunt you. Last night I had a bad dream that I was trapped in the city. Then I asked, is that really such a bad thing? I look around like, do you wanna be another nigga that ain't never had things? Guess not. Last night, we put up on a nigga at the light like, nice watch, running. Hands in the air, now, hands in the air, running. Hands in the air, now, hands in the air, running. Hands in the air, now, hands in the air. Hands in the air, now, hands in the air.
forgive me for my childish ways. I look outside and all the clouds are gray. I need your hands to take me miles away. Your wish is my command, my command, my command. But before you go, I've got to warn you now. Whatever goes up surely must come down. You'll get your peace, but no peace won't be found. So I just take me, man, take me, man, take me, man. Your wish is my command, my command.